Commission was very involved in and actually provided a lot of support and feedback. And it was about a 2.5-year process. And this is this idea of the CalTRACK process that was referred to in that slide earlier and was already presented. So I'm not going into a lot of detail, but it's really within the framework of the existing home upgrade program. It turns out actually we save a lot of energy, even compared to other states around the country. We actually do pretty well, but from a market standpoint, the tools we're using, we're doing some over predictions. There's some concern, and it was really creating a constrained market that was hard for innovation to occur and hard for kind of industry to scale upon. So we went through a process with both commissions and all 4 IOUs to develop a solution to that. And the solution was something that is called CalTRACK, which is initially a tool, an upfront testing protocol that allows software to come into the California market that allows some diversity and competition. And that's now complete. We have 5 software tools in the marketplace, so contractors and industry have some choice in the matter. And we tested those tools against real buildings as kind of a vetting process. And we also, most importantly, got them all speaking HPXML, which is a national data transfer standard. And so now everybody's speaking the same language in California. The second part of that process, which we're just now undertaking, which we all had kind of broad agreement again on this approach, is the notion of something called CalTRACK. And CalTRACK is really what is now the EE meter, which I'll be going through. And CalTRACK is a notion that the only real way to have a playing field where basically ideas, in the form of software in this case, but really it's about business models and ideas, can compete on a level playing field. And so CalTRACK is this notion of we're going to track actual savings because we have all this meter data, and we're going to use that within the current rebate construct to calibrate tools so that they're all actually kind of on a level playing field and predicting accurately against the actual performance of those predictions on real buildings, and also feedback to the market, feedback to contractors. I mean, people literally don't know how they do. There's not only do they not get incentivized to do well, but they don't know how they're doing. There's no feedback loop. And so we want to create a feedback loop so that we can calibrate predictions to actuals and also let contractors know how they perform. And we do see some wide variance there. And so what that means is contractors are actually delivering better savings could actually tell their customers to do that. So trying to start to create some market pressure towards the direction that we're trying to go. And so that process, we're in kind of the flow of that process right now. And it really is about addressing kind of the existing home upgrade program and the existing construct. The CalTRACK process has been, as many things are, there's a lot of steps in the California process. And so some of us that were involved in that actually took that kind of core concept that we agreed to and just turned it into something called the Open Energy Efficiency Meter, which I'll describe in a moment, which is a totally open platform that basically does that analysis and provides that feedback mechanism.